At least for me, it's 4th of July. I don't know if it's 4th of July for you. Either way, I hope you're doing good. So, I had a pinned message on my live stream here on Twitch that states very plainly that if you offer to sell me art, graphic artist services, or some system that would boost my follower count, I'm going to tell you no. Just to be 100% clear on that. I honestly suspect that the follower boost services may be a breach of agreement with the Twitch system, for starters. And I would rather have actual people than bots as followers. So. And most of the services, to my understanding, use bots. So, they provide the numbers, but not people. So here we are, we've got another fun adventure with Casey, Human Mage. Let's see how things go with her. Quite a few things to do. Oh, that also means that the stuff that I had set up yesterday, before I logged off, should have completed. Yes, they're ready to report. Stuff over here in Ferelden. There's plenty of stuff here. So the deal with relatives of the Trevellians. To start off with, I went for the option that had the subtle whispers of possible assassins. No. I think I made them offers. I'll see. Dear Lady Montier, the Herald of Andraste's relatives have become much more restrained when discussing the Inquisition, going so far as to avoid the subject entirely. Whatever future boon they may ask of us, their newfound modesty is most gratifying. And some influence there, which is good. This guy, for this one, I went for the option that had the soldiers going on to patrol the noble's land, but also helping the refugees. Commander Cohen, am I to understand you are in charge of the soldiers trampling on my lawns, providing food and refuge to the scrapple of filth burrowing into my land? A plague on you, sir, for spitting in the face of an honest petitioner, for taking advantage of my distress. Did my wretched neighbor ban Traft whisper in your ear? Tell me what he paid you, so that I may at least know the price of treachery, sir. My only consolation is that a few of the rank and file have gone to join your farce of an Inquisition. In a bitter disgust, Lord Kildren. It was observed that Lord Kildren is not well liked by his peers and viewed as a crackpot. So, him throwing false accusations about the people on his land that were refugees, he's just continuing that same pattern. Hard in Hightown. 3. Varric's Revenge. Let's see. My dear Liliana, your author friend is truly a mystery. Our search uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. The trail of coin led from Antiva to Teventer to the Free Marches and Orlais. Let's see. Someone hid their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writer is in Kirkwall, and remember, you owe me a favor. Oh, boy. Oh, and I've got a message coming up that was clearly a beep. Huh. Oh, probably from one of my gaming channels. It's all good. I suspect my D&D group. To whom it concerns, the Terner of Highever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinia IV. The most holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace. We had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We would hold a vigil in Highever in remembrance of Justinia and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. We could send a diplomatic attaché and some of the Templars who knew the Divine. We have a number of Ferelden officers. We could send an honor guard. Yes! I actually like the honor guard idea.
To work?
Gathering coin. Up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now, the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue if it is going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on this matter. Liliana's observing collecting secrets and selling them. That could be shady. But, I prefer Josephine's, which is regards to the trading of favors with merchants and nobles.
At your service.
I have enough influence at this point to go to Orlais. This is the next step, in all honesty. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical, attempting to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
What can they do? It's just talk. Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Alright, oh, and the message may have been at a different source. Let's see. Yes, it was from my niece. Woohoo! It was just sharing a message of Happy 4th. She was probably busy yesterday when I had called. Ooh. Whoops. Oh, come on, I'm trying to go there. Here it goes. Okay. And that is a confirmation. Ooh.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people? From us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Oh, look at that. Everybody gets a level up. I should totally take care of that. Ah, Cassandra. Well, definitely Warrior's Resolve. Solace. Ooh. Let's see. When you and your allies have an active barrier, the beneficial energy invigorates them and helps them recover mana or stamina more quickly. I like that one. Varric. Some poison weapon. There's definitely some other stuff to do here, but oh. And these do give a little bit of an XP boost for each one of these. Ooh.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
That's the mage they say killed the Divine?
Let her pass. The Inquisition is the Templars' problem, and they'll fix it.
Yeah, definitely a number of rumors floating around.
It seems that powers
The
align
Templars will
against
stand
this
for us and
Inquisition.
help Val Royal
Pity,
return to
as
mourning.
you are the only ones who appear to care about the hole in the sky. But the Chantry is insistent.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. Her naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no mage in our hour of need.
We came here in peace simply to talk, and this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's
Why, welcome.
prophet.
Thanks
You
for joining
should
my
be
random
ashamed.
Oh.
You should all
Hi
be
there,
ashamed.
friend. Thank you for
The Templars
you
failed
randomly
no
joined
one
my
when they
stream.
left the Chantry to purge the mages.
Hey,
You
I'm
are
in the middle of
ones who have
streaming.
failed. You who'd leash
It's
our
Inquisition.
righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here
Book
that
stuff.
demands respect
Well,
is mine.
I'm not even 20 minutes into my live stream. I know. But do you want to talk book stuff? I haven't had a chance to read the chapters you sent me. It's been Alright, I'm just saying it's been a busy week for me. Alright, so would you be cool if I, like, get my 2-hour stream in and then call you back? Oh. Oh. Oh, awesome, awesome. I will catch up with you later. And lots of hugs. Why? That's my friend. She is awesome. She did not know I was streaming. I need to get stuff set up to address it there. Let's see.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royal is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you. This victory must please you greatly, Sika Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics are scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
Alright, this particular character, this is...
I do believe it. Do you have a better explanation?
Several, but are they the truth? I am left to question all I have been taught. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Oh, so many things there. So, each of these lions... Whoa!
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Darn it. Can I not... Oh, did I mess it up?
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
Darn it, I did. Load. Ah, darn it. Alright, let's get past the... let's try what the autosave did.
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
The Templars didn't even touch you.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
They say you're scratching for power. Not on these streets. Understand?
That's supposed to have a message, but it's not quite working. Because I did something wrong. It's okay, let's see. Let's see. Now, I know what the message is supposed to be. So let's see if it actually triggers the other stuff that's supposed to be there for Red Jenny.
We should search the area.
Okay. that one there.
All's well.
Alright, so because of what I did, if I had not known what the message said, this would have locked out a possible companion for me entirely. Huh. I'm a little concerned that it's doing that right now.
A pleasure to meet once.
Will it matter? I suppose.
We met.
I do like the bard, and I think
Good day.
Good day to you.
Marauder insolent for a servant, aren't you?
You're a mage, not my patron. I've no reason to be polite to you.
Your patron is my patron. Fine by me.
What is the Grand Cathedral thinking? We must have a new divine. She will show us the way.
They say you're scratching for power, not on these streets.
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
The blessings of Andraste are not lost to us. They've been made flesh.
Hold your tongue. I will not hear the blasphemy of a fool who claims to be sent by our holy bride. Maker, put out my eyes. I would rather blindness to this growing dark.
You trouble anyone, we'll see how mortal.
okay, that's the invitation. Yeah, I'm being blasphemous. I'm totally being blasphemous by claiming to be with Andraste, which is wonderful.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
That would have been my first choice if you'd been willing to speak with us.
We're willing now. That's the important thing. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
No, I did not see him. The report was vague and he moved on quickly.
Their ways are so secretive, so interesting.
And concerning. They can conscript whoever they want, you know.
Taken by a warden. Not as threatening as you think.
They wish to protect the people from us?
You
Return to Haven. Someone will return to Haven.
Alright, first off, a friend of Red Jenny. stuff along the way, gathering allies. Oof.
Well, they know who I am already.
Interesting place to start.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
They say I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Oh, this is always fun.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Yep, she can join.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Okay, and that's my party. It's my party, and I'll do what I want to. Do. Alright, I got a little bit of power from that, which is all good. There's a coin up there, I think. And then I've got the other thing, invitation to address. And instead of going back to Haven, it is going to accepting the invitation next.
Lady Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
That's not true. I'm just searching for Divine Justinia's killer.
Of course you are. I'm sure your army is out scouring the hills for her murderer as we speak. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
The Marquis doesn't interest me. Do whatever you like with him.
Poor Marquis. Issuing challenges and hurling insults like some Ferelden dog-lord. And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure? Run along, my dear. Do give my regards to your aunt. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Vivian is also fairly effective at what she does. Yep, loading screens. This now then, she's there. I know I've chatted with her, but Cullen is right here.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work. I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
I like your enthusiasm.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Ryden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
He just noticed her smile. He got distracted. All right. It's a small step, but it had a result. Ooh. Sandra's there. Now then, So, let's see.
Big, strong men around in case anything happens here.
Let's see, what do I have? Let's see. Cold resistance, yes. And increased melee defense. That was the Sturdy Enchanter Mail. Alright, with that in mind... Ah. Looks like what I'm missing is the cloth necessary. Not a worry, though.
Worry about that sort of thing, girl.
Let's see if our if the merchant over here has what I'm
We'll
looking
need
for.
some of your cloth for bandages.
And how much is Mother Giselle willing to offer?
Can you really put a price on the love of Andraste?
Good day. Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
Crafting materials. Okay, he does not have any crafting materials. Alright. Worth noting. He can buy too many breeches, though.
Need something?
No, I think I'm good.
Carry on.
Now then, in a different playthrough, I might have gone for Sarah as a romance partner. So on the one hand, I think Sarah can be an interesting romance partner. However, I have a discomfort, not with Sarah as a romance partner, not because of the sexuality aspect, or her preferred partners.
Of course.
My discomfort is that instead of accepting you as who you are, she wants you to be more like her, and there's some conflict that seemed to go in there, and like if you're a mage, she will express her discomfort with the magic, and ask you to be less magic oriented, which is difficult if you are a mage. If you're an elf, she will ask you to be less elfy and stuff like that. It's she is a complex character, and I do understand where she's coming from her perspective, but it's just she'd
So,
be
this is it, huh?
a friend, not.
Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
I'm pretty sure the Conclave proved it's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Why? Because someone yelled it real loud? Make them prove it. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Right. They should know it's a simple job. End all war, stitch the sky. The easy one first, of course.
You're daft, yeah? Most people get special, they lose their snark. Can't see how stupid it all is. I think I like you, Lady Herald. Maybe you are a little touched, yeah?
I'm committed to putting an end to this crisis. Whatever it takes.
It's why I'm here, yeah? This is where it gets done, whatever it is. Can't do a bloody thing with everyone pissing themselves. Stupid everyone.
I think Sarah makes a good friend. I'm not sure if she makes a good romantic partner. I believe is where I'm basically sitting. Before I talk to you, I think I got a thing I gotta return to him.
Thank you for hurrying with the...
You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Farewell.
Lyrium potion. Haha. Let's see, let's upgrade potions. Mini Dawn Lotus. Alright. Tonics. Do I have... and spindleweed and rashweed and such. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely missing some components, but that's okay. It's all a work in progress.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Well...
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your circle says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
It sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality. Where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful. And the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Enchanter Vivienne. That's the picture of what a circle mage should be.
She looks like a noble. It's arrogant.
It is not arrogant to be unafraid.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright, let's take a look here for a moment. I need Blood Lotus, but I also need to get some velveteen cloth.
Thanks for checking anyway. Apothecary Adon can have those supplies to you by tomorrow.
Ooh.
How many people are alive? This is over. It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I usually go for the mages. I'll be honest. The time travel. There's stuff with that story arc that I enjoy. That being said, there's also fun stuff with the Templar, and by choosing one or the other, there's different things that you get that you cannot access otherwise.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave...
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Alright, here we go, level 5. Let's do the level increase. Oh boy. Now, I am aware that I'm basically trying to master the storm. Because there's fun stuff there, even though I know that there's another person who
You came from the
isn't
circle at
affected.
Ostwick, did you not? Senior Enchanter Lydia was a dear friend of mine. Were you at all acquainted?
Alright, and I get to define at this point. So, let's see. So Lydia would have been my mentor.
Lydia was my instructor. She was almost a mother to me.
I never met a wiser soul than her. I understand she was killed by one of her own students when the Ostwick Circle rebelled. I think we both agree that this war must end.
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Once this is over, the task of speaking for the Maker will be the Chantry's problem again.
That's reassuring to hear. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Let's see.
Excuse me. I've got
Krem.
a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bull's Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's Chargers can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Alright. Krem is also one of those characters that I actually like that I do like. They are, He is an intriguing character. Though I... Though I am saddened that Krem gets the duty of carrying a bunch of the awkward questions that seem to be asked of people like Krem. Let's see... Alright, your honor guard was a welcome sight at the Divine's Vigil. As a measure of thanks, I am sending Ferelden arms and equipment to your troops. Ooh, good. I could go immediately there, it looks like. So much possibility. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero of Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon, one they believed to be Andraste reborn. Now the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes. But there may still be undiscovered passages in the mountain containing their relics, with a concerted search effort. It might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. Liliana's a better choice for this because his guys will just go clunking through and who knows what they'll break.
Let's see what we have.
I have stuff in the hinterlands to do, but let's take care of this first. That way I can get the Iron Bull as well. And we're going to venture forth. Let me bring my primary group.
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been delayed.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, your worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Oh, look at that. There's a dragon.
I've news, sir. What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
There is a dragon about. Oh boy. And there would be the conflict that I was looking for.
Chargers! Stand down! Krim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you could make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Iron Bull, I presume.
Yeah, the horns usually give it away. I assume you remember Cremisius Aclasi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are, but you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons? Dragons? The bigger the better. And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
They're a Kunari organization, right? The equivalent of their guards and city watch.
I'd go closer to spies. But yeah, that's them. Or, well, us. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
Why would you admit this?
You're a Kunari spy and you just told me.
Whatever happened at that conclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition? I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
All right, you're in.
Excellent. Prem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tevinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
Alright. So, that gives me the Iron Bowl. Who is a Tevinter, or not a Tevinter, but he is a Kunari spy. And he's open about that. Now there's definitely a few things here, and that's fine. That's a thing I know I'm going to light. These walls in here give an indication of a dwarven construction. So, but so this cave is formerly dwarven. Even that entrance, dwarven construction. There's stuff here.
Those must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
Kill that warrior!
Yeah, bandits. But there's a few things about them. But also a definite work in progress. And a thing up there to deal with. Oh. Here in the the hinterland, I believe, is where I'm going to hop back over to start off with, as there are some things here that I need to complete. I have to get the horse trader for one. And bring some peace to to the hinterlands.
Nothing to report, sir.
Let's see. Ah! Good, I got some of it. Excellent. And some lamb's wool. Good, good, good. Because these are all materials that I can use. Because I definitely need more cloth. There's a cave over here for me to go back over to, and because I already took care of that, and up there's a thing for me to address, possibly. But Navaran skull. Ooh. Alright, that's definitely a thing to be collecting also. Because that is definitely a thing I'm going to be needing later. Yeah. Oof. Hey, that didn't come back. Interesting, but it's definitely there. Wait, before I really go in there. Because these folks are definitely fighting. Ooh. Silk! I could definitely use silk. Oh. Alright. Definitely some stuff there as well. Alright. Grandmother's key. Ooh. And that could be filled, that could have a variety of issues there too. But we'll see. Ash Warrior's Refuge. Hmm. Now that I can destroy. That's one of 12 to address. Alright. Now then, over this way there is another one of those tears to deal with. So let's clear that one up next. Ooh. Alright, here we go. There, that should clear that one up. The rifts, so the rifts in the Dwarf Sun path are closed. Let's do the level ups on the others. And that target, yeah. No. Applying that probably works very well. Then Solus. Alright. So. Ooh. That was actually pretty fast and effective. More silk. All right. Yeah, confronting the clerics was good. It opens up a variety of paths. And addresses things. Ah, they're definitely over there fighting again. Alright. Which is okay. nothing being dropped by them, but that is also fine. Alright, there is a big old battle for me to make my way over towards. There's a thing up there, not worried about it. Ooh, boy.
Nothing to report, sir.
So, yeah.
Thank you again for rescuing Ritz.
One down!
Oh, more decorative gem. Alright. I don't mind collecting all the gear, all the stuff along the way, as long as I am able to eventually utilize it. And there's a thing up there I have not gone to yet, with a burning cabin. Happened. Hi. It crashed. I'm actually hoping I have not lost progress. We'll see, right? Let's see how much progress I lost. It's just waiting for it. And yeah, sometimes it happens. I have no control over it. It just happens. Oof. Alright, let's see, where are we before it crashed? It's just doing the... Ah, okay, it's not as bad as it could be. Good, good. I was basically hiding up that way when it crashed, so... should be good. Corrupt Knight Templars are right there. Lamb's wool. Varric, you're the one that's got the, passive... Oh. See, that they're clearly targeting elves. Lore. They're dead. Yeah, they're burning the building, trying to remove the evidence of what they did. It's horrible. It's evil. It has nothing to do with whether they are mages or not. It's about them being elves. Yeah, there was a mage item there, but still. Oh. Alright, there's a whole group of them over here. Let's do the fighting. Let's see what we can do. See, they set up an encampment. There's this nice, the nice woman that's there that they killed her husband. It's just. Yeah. Are they living out in the woods because they want to be left alone? Probably. It's elves that have become so used to being abused or viewed as something else than what they actually are, which is people. And it's oof.
Who placed the skull out here, and for what purpose?
Good question.
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up tricky shit.
Alright. More fighting. Silk, a goat, or a ram. Fennec, Alright, let's head on down the hill. This might hurt a little bit. Oof, it did hurt more than just a little. But that's one of the shards.
Interesting. A cannot say what it is, but there must be a reason the skull illuminated the object.
Did you hear the news?
Just rumors.
Definitely a number of things going on. Oh. And what I need... Well... is that... That for starters. Before I go over that way, let's go over this way. Because I know that there's stuff over there, but... I definitely do want to grab this stone thing. And then address this. And that takes care of another group of portals and rifts and such. There's a cabin over here, though. Let's see the cabin. The stone calls to me in my dreams. As I shape it with chisel and hammer, it shapes me in return. My flesh twists, claws, and fangs ripping forth. The light in the sky makes the stone so much louder. The cave in the hills has good, strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe if I hurry. Jendon, if you're having the dreams, go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter. Their job is to help when things are too frightening to deal with alone. The only reason The Templars didn't find you as a child just because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, here's a map to an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it has the stone you like. Alright, that has possibilities. What's over here?
Must be something here. Let's look around.
Oh. Yeah, my inventory is full. Alright. Some alcohol. Inventory. Armor. Let's give him that, for starters. Let's give him the fire resistance, also. He's using Acolyte staff still. Do we have something similar that's better? Yes. It does more damage. Oh, who is this amulet of power for? That is for Varric. Oh, alright. Let's give her that. Give him the thing. Alright. And Varric has an extra skill point to use. Oh. Inventory, how's it going? Still, alright. Inventory. Alright, slowly getting him set up. Weapons, though. What is she using? The Inquisition sword, which only does 48. Yeah, I think she's better with that one. For the moment, she's got the Inquisition shield that only does 5. Alright, I'll give her the buckler for the moment. I will trade that out at some point. Heavy armor. She has the defender's coat. Let's put her in the defender's mail, because that's not for her. Alright. Varric. Look at those manly biceps. Okay, I'm partially joking here. Let's give him a helm at least. Let's give her the helm. Alright. Definitely some stuff over here.
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Something anyway, they're blocking the road.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups, some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
Thanks for the warning.
Alright, and there is a thing over here that I want to pick up and address. Oof.
Bandits ahead!
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set walls near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Alright. I like that it's Solus who is pointing this out. And I don't know if you have I don't know if you're one of those that have played Dragon Age 3 in the past. So I have, and I don't want to give any spoilers.
Peace. I am no danger to you. My name is Maris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead. Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
How did you come to be here?
I was, first of Clan Venin. I left in service of my clan and saw that great tear in the veil on my journey. I know more of magic and the veil than any Shemlin, so I hope to help.
Maharal, darling.
We should keep moving.
And Solus is cautioning her. Be careful of how much she says.
That's not normal fire.
I have heard of this, but never seen it before. It is called Veil Fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic. A memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin. Another of the elven artifacts.
There. If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, Strange.
Mahalani, Maglande Val, be Anasani.
Aye. Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Michelle's blessing.
The runes are interacting somehow with the flame from the torch.
So there's definitely a few of these to light. There's some other stuff here, but I got the main thing I was looking for. My inventory is pretty full, and I am fine leaving the rest for her. It is part of her culture, after all. And Amulet of Power. You have learned to cast barriers with a more stable magical pattern. Each time a barrier you have cast expires, the ability's cooldown time is reduced. Or energetic defense. Your barrier holds its full strength for longer before it begins to decay. Ooh. I'll go there. Now then. So, checking out over here first. There's a letter of some sort. Some bandit orders. And another bandit stuff. Alright, I don't have enough to carry that, but that's And that clears out the bandits that were over here, who were clearly a bit more than just bandits. A cameo.
We could make camp here?
I can craft that. Not quite enough on those fronts yet. Still plenty of stuff to explore there. Let me come back over here and turn a few things in. So, I've generally cleared roughly in 2 areas thus far. However, there's clearly more over where by the bandits. There's clearly more to those bandits. Let's see, that's Iron Bull. I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet. I will. There's stuff I want to sell. Clearly a few things here. Character record. So, Cassandra, Sarah has several points for me to establish. Sarah definitely needs the archery stuff. Vivian. Ooh. One, I know she needs that. But Vivian has also demonstrated her frosty skills. Iron Bull, who does definitely use a two-handed weapon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get her equipped with something. Iron Bowl. Bull's Edge, definitely. Oof.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down, helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Canary learned the same thing when we trained to fight Divinity mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Then maybe we need one. I'd be willing.
You? Huh. Why you?
Nobody else seems to be stepping forward, and since I can see rifts, I'm here whether I like it or not. If it proved necessary to have an Inquisitor, I could make a go of it.
For a second there, you sounded like a canary. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you've sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass, and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it will.
Now then. Solus. He's got the whole enchanter armor thing going. I believe it was that one, sturdy enchanter mail. So from that standpoint, Alright, and then for the legs. Yeah. Has the Ice Walker one. Presently 10% cold resistance and 4% melee defense. Well, we're going to give him 4% magic defense and plus 8 willpower with that. And increasing that magic defense to a plus 8 and 8 magic on top of it. Yes.
Right.
Then I need a staff that does cold damage. Not fire, not electricity. And I clearly need more onyx for that. Alright. You know. Lots of armor penetration on that. And that flanking bonus. Definitely on the Drake side. Alright.
Should serve you well. Should serve you well.
Alright. Taking a look. Alright. Yeah, let's give her the keeper's staff then. And then turn in the items I've been collecting about various creatures that I have been battling. Oof.
I don't know if Apothecary can get you that many drafts of it, Mother.
If he cannot, then he may simply tell you no.
Yes, Revered Mother.
And if he does wish to
Lady Trevelyan. May I have a moment?
Sure.
Yes, Ambassador? I'd like to discuss your parents.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to dispatch a courier asking the bands of House Trevelyan to align themselves with us. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
Yeah, let's make them very religious.
My parents are on a first-name basis with most priests in Ostwick, and I have a dozen cousins in the Chantry. When they hear I've been touched by Andraste, you'll have to stop them from giving you money.
I'll take that as a yes. Valroyo has noted your lineage. It gives the Inquisition some legitimacy, although not so much as we'd hoped.
Why not?
You are from Ostwick. Our Legion nobles consider the free marches somewhat quaint.
All legions are just baffled free marchers governing themselves without an empress to hold their hands.
A peasant might get away with that insult, but not someone of your stature. Speaking of which, I should thank you for your patience with the single quarters. The accommodations in Haven are surely rough for someone of your birth.
This can't be what you're accustomed to, Ambassador.
One adjusts. I stay busy. It helps take my mind from our surroundings. And the cold, and the wildlife, and the lack of civilization for miles around. Why anyone lived here before we found Andraste's ashes, I cannot imagine.
Having a few leagues of ice between me and whoever wishes me ill can't hurt.
Do not say that too loudly. Chancellor Roderick is still here. Until next time, my lady.
We can use that.
Alright, dropping off some stuff. Oof. Oh, I should probably check out a few other things. Just in case.
What may I do for you?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most distinguished knight of the realm. He's defeated darkspawn, slain demons, chased down abominations. Just don't ask him about it over dinner. He spares no detail. Heaven has been filled with...
Alright, I've got a number of things to do, but I also have a couple things to do today. So I'm going to save. Again, probably using that one. And I'm going to say I hope you have a fantastic day. And if this is the 4th of July for you as well, have fun! Enjoy a picnic, hot dogs, hamburgers, maybe even fireworks tonight. Just be safe. Have water nearby, also if you are using your own fireworks. And strive to be the best you that you can be. Ooh.